We should be live. Hey, Pickle. How are you doing? Mm-mm-mm. Give me just a moment. Mm. All right. Well, did you feel like you learned something in these 6 hours? All right. Hey, Mag. Welcome. Oh, sorry. Meltdown. It's been a while. Oh, you can't hear? Oh. All right. I think I want to try a couple of things here. I think I want to try out on a little bit of a smaller scale than we have been doing. Which just with something that I've sort of been cooking up here. Wait, actually, might be a good idea to. No, not really, because I'm not happy with it. So I sort of want to experiment with something smaller to try and see whether we can make something work. It is right there. Like, I was like looking at a Komodo dragon skull, and I don't know, it doesn't really feel right. It doesn't really feel right. Like it's just not the right shape. Alright, nice that you can hear. It doesn't feel like the right shape for it, so I want to try with a different approach. But I did. Give me just a second. I saw something yesterday that I thought was rather good.
And I really like.
Okay, let's just try something like that. One second. Ah, wait, one second. Hmm. Much better. Alright, sorry. Of course you may ask a thing, Meltdown. What's up? I was just, sorry, I was sort of stuck in, some, some line of thought there. Um... Mm, Hey, JD, DNJD. Today I'm sort of just designing a little bit on a dragon head, but I've been struggling sort of figuring out the right way to do it. So we're sort of coming in on a creative world here with the hopes that that's gonna sort of assist me with the design process of it. Um, though it is quite difficult, I think. Alright, but how about I show you the actual hardcore world? So just 1 second. So here we have my hardcore world. This is my storage area. The hardcore world is 1,528 days long. Which isn't a whole bunch, but I think we've managed to get a reasonable amount done in it. This is the area that we're currently working in. This whole mountain, and the dragon is actually supposed to be like a Chinese, Japanese dragon that's sort of swirling around that island up there. Which is at build height. I placed this crystal up here to sort of help out on this improved beacon here that I've made. And we also made this small forest here on top of it, alongside with the ancient temple over here and this sort of wizard tower here. Now for the rest of my world, well, yeah, that would be really rough. And that's the rest of my world. So we've made everything here, from the buildings, the mountains, of course the skull. Which has been quite like the journey. Since we made the mountains, we have plenty of space inside of them, where I managed to put most of our redstone stuff. Yeah, I'm actually really happy about this call too. Like it took a long while getting that sort of built, and it's like I've never been any good at statues or like that's those sort of things, so I'm like really happy with how that turned out. I think it fits the aesthetic quite nicely. We have a few small buildings. Our main traders are here. We have a little bit on the nether side. That's also the main reason for this call, which is to get like a nice nether portal design. Not that we have anything back here. It's just mostly a frog-light farm, because I don't know, we needed a lot of those for like that beacon, and a gold farm, which we have here, quite intense. And out there somewhere we have it with a skeleton farm. Wait, did I forget to light that portal? I think I did. Have the lag already started? Yeah. Hey, exclusive. How are you doing? How did I pick up a moss block? Where did that appear from? That's weird. But let's just light that portal. Alright. Well, I mean... And what exactly do you... Even if it's meant as humor, please refrain from racist comments. Well, it's just alright, so let's get back to sort of designing different dragon head designs here. And I'm sort of trying to, so exclusive, I try to step it down a bit so that it's sort of easier for me to grasp. Like looking at this, like this might be sort of a better way to approach it than it otherwise was. Because like I really wasn't sure about the way we were doing the skull in the last one, or on the last one. So I think this might just be the better approach. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Alright. So let's try to... What's my dream? Well, getting this design ready and done at some point, I guess. Wouldn't be a wouldn't be too far-fetched at this point. Mm, other than that, I think I'm pretty much living it. Well, this is certainly looking a lot better, although it is also a lot smaller, which means these things are just going to be easier to sort of deal with. Do I want to like make it a little bit sharper? Yeah. Oh, whoops. But what about you, JD? And I read something about a flip command. Slash flip me. Slash copy. How do I select a region? So if I go up here, wait, I just gotta search how that works. How to... sure, I can check out Discord. Give me a second. I don't like the head on that one. But I might take a look later. But thank you for finding it anyway. Pull out a wooden axe, then left click the one corner and right click the other. Then move to where you want to paste it and then slash paste. Oh, wait, hold on. Wooden axe. Slash copy. slash copy. And then I do slash slash flip me. Ah. Or I go slash slash flip north. South? What are you on about? This has not been flipped one bit. What's this bullfoggery? How to use flip command world edit. Oh, so I need that again. Can I then go slash flip? But that doesn't work. Excuse you. Do I really have to watch a video on this? Oh, okay. So it does need to be a lot more precise. So I do that, and then I go over here and I say slash slash copy slash slash flip slash slash paste. Oh? Alright. Well, I mean, that worked out perfectly. And that's quite nice. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. It's as much a me problem as it is anything here. But I think I'm just essentially gonna do this, and then once we've made this so it looks satisfactory, I'm gonna move one size up, or a couple of sizes up, and then try and make that sort of work. And then slowly, as we move up, we should be getting the shape that we want for this. What's the next step here, though? I guess we can try and do some fill in the mouth first of all. Let's do that. Because if I can do a decent job at this, I reckon we'll have something a lot nicer by the end of it. But like the fact that I haven't really been able to sort of master the way that this should be moving, well, it's really been bothering me, first of all, but second, it's I think it's the best way to move forward, like sort of mastering each step of how big a dragon should be. Hey, Hayes, how are you doing? Well, yeah, it sort of does right now. I'm hoping that's gonna go away. But I do think that this is likely the most promising we've done so far. Well, most of those Chinese dragons have sort of a beard thing going, don't they? So I'm just also, we might as well test out a couple of a couple of different ways to go about this. As we sort of attempt it anyway. We might have to give it like more. So we're sort of giving it this. Nah. So nice. We're sort of we're trying to get the dragon down. I don't really. I'm trying not to commit another lollipop again. You know. Yeah, I think that's an alright beard. Now, as for I might go more extreme on this. There we go. Open this up even more, maybe? Something like that. Sure. I guess that works. Now I pretty much just cover this in my diamond blocks. Yeah, and like it's not even like leads aren't something that you can make. Like you can just make leads if you wanted to, but I get it. Like I end up murdering them too for no apparent reason. I don't know, I guess it's just something about the way they move that rubbed me off. And they think they can come to my turf and just start selling stuff. Like, jeez. Have they never watched a Alright, let's move that back a couple of blocks, because I might just flip this again. For like the ease of it. Slash copy. Slash copy. Slash flip. Slash paste. Pardon? What the fuck just happened there? Slash undo. Slash flip. What happens there? What? Like I know I copied that, right? So what's going on here? Well, I might as well also just remove or do the mouth all the way around. That red stuff makes this very difficult for whatever reason. What? It actually makes it super difficult. What's going on? But at least that should sort of like hide the mouth away. Okay. We're gonna try to do this again. Slash copy. Slash flip. Slash paste. Okay, that did it. Perfect. Yes. So we have the mouth done, right? I still like these. Don't remember. No. Okay, so wait. What diamond block ID? $57. Okay, so I want to go slash BRS 5 stone. Stone 5. I then want to go slash mask 57. I want to go slash material 50%. Wait, hold on. Well, I'll just have to fly up here to take a look at this. Oh yeah, it's way too small. Way too small. But I'll slowly, like, make bigger and bigger sizes heads, and it's just for me to sort of master the way this works when going up. Like, because if I can do something big, then I can do something small. 50%. Gray. Concrete. Hey Simon, welcome. 10% gray wall. 15% black wool, 15% black stone, now we're up to how much? That's 80, 90, and then 10% acacia wood. Okay. Okay, so we now have, oh wait, the underside. And I think I want to do the jaw in the same sort of color scheme as I did this up here, probably. Hey Vaco, welcome. Today we're sort of going hard on a design here, which, well, I'm supposed to give this dragon here a head for the hardcore world. However, I haven't been able to make like a good sized head for it, so now I'm sort of defaulting into making a smaller one, and then we're gonna make a bigger one, and a bigger one, until we finally have one that fits on top of that. Because I have not been able to do this very well. And hey Kiwi, material light 50% light gray concrete, 15% tough, no, 15% tough, 15% acacia wood, 10% blue, terracotta. How many percent are we up to? We're about 90%. And let's get some, come at 10% stone. Some do. And what's the emerald? Emerald block ID. Okay, so we're gonna mask one this, and then we can go hard like this. Logarithm 152. Mask 152. Alright, so let's just try out with like some of those eyebrows. How did I do this? And then up here too. All right. I'm not saying that I don't know. I think it's supposed to be sort of more like a cap. Wait, hold on. Why don't I just use this? I think it's supposed to be more like a cap, where my hair has sort of grown out through it, but something like that. All right, let's try with some yellow and orange colors. For this. Blocks went there wherever they shouldn't. That's nice. Well, I was thinking about doing an ice dragon for a wee bit, but um, I think ice dragons have a lot of issues, but we like it would, and it also require that we do something to the body to fix that. And if we wanna like, but like that's not like as long as we're still in the design process, that's not difficult. Especially now that I've sort of, I wouldn't say I've mastered the brush, but at least like I have a decent idea of how it works. More than anything, really. So it's quite quite easy to switch out the color scheme, but I still haven't gotten the body right, so or still haven't gotten the face right. I think we sort of got nailed the body, but that we might still come back to the body to try and do some more sort of shining up on it. Right now, I'm just trying to build like a classical head for it, and hopefully that's gonna sort of come through. So if we were to build a smaller dragon, I reckon that this would be sort of the shape we would be going with. Well, I guess we gotta give it some teeth too. So we'll just throw some of those in there for like just real quick. I'll just run a line through here. This might end up looking a little bit goofy, but again, it's just prep for the eventuality of it. Huh. That's definitely not as it's supposed to be. Let's just, well, let's give it a tongue while we're at it. Just for good kicks.
Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
What the hell is going on here? So it would be something like that. Of course, we would still have to give it eyes, but I mean, if I were to just I cannot see the black concrete. I do not know where I'm placing blocks. But if I were to just come through here, wait, hold on, let's just actually give it a little bit more downward spiral here. So like there's an actual eye socket. And now we can do this. And we can do the same thing over here. With the benefit of the light that actually applies, that's kind of nice. Now we will have to cover it up soon, but I can just do the floor, which is almost impossible to do without light. So this would be something like the dragon I would do. So now we just have to do it again, but bigger. How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, I think that would make a premise for at least two good movies. I feel like you'd be sort of be stretching it if. Hey Kai, welcome. Today we're sort of designing a head for our dragon, but how about I show you how far we've gotten in the hardcore world? It's been so long, dude. Yeah, I think you could even like make it into a live action if you really wanted to. Well, you've seen our storage area. The only thing that's changed here is that we popped item frames onto that. We've also started using an elytra. I guess that's kind of big. But we've been working on this area here. With the axolotl pond and everything has grown into a big one. We've made an ancient wizard tower up here. We sort of made this beacon and big island up here. Which is where I intend on putting the dragon, sort of coiling its body around the island up there. So, other than that, we've made a couple of farms over the time you've been gone, but not like a whole bunch. Like we got an obsidian farm, a gold farm, a shulker farm, and I think that's pretty much it. Of all the things you haven't seen. But yeah, that's sort of it. So now we're just trying to design a head for this massive body I made up here. However, I've tried going about it multiple ways, I just can't. So I've decided that I wanted to take a step back and then try and do it this way instead. By sort of like slowly making the heads bigger and bigger. Because eventually I'll get to a size that works up there. So if that circle was by 8, we're gonna try and double its size. Slash sphere. H sphere. Stone. Right? Just. We could also do gold block. 16. Okay, so now the dragon head has to be that big. Whew. Well, we're gonna go about it the same way as we did before. Well, let's actually put these down here. Emerald. Redstone. So, I think what I did here was simply go around here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, so if I remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I want this to go out 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I guess I start off by covering all of this. Sort of to get the jawline of our dragon in place. And this is also going to help me out with the eye placement, because I think that was quite important. At least it felt like as soon as the eye was in the right spot on the small dragon, that it was quite a lot easier moving on to like the other bits. But like this is just so much bigger already. Ugh. Well, let's fill in the jaw. And we might have to do this by 3. Instead of the 2 we were working on, just because it's so much bigger. Let's then try and move down here. Oh, that eye is way too big. Way too big. Hey, Sermo, welcome. We're sort of doing our very best here on sort of getting a hit for a dragon, not the dragon, in here. Let's just try and open this up here. Does this fit with the eye? I think it does, but I do think this looks kind of small, doesn't it? That likely means I have to give this just another layer. Nah, it's alright. It's alright, dude. I'm just happy you're here now. Alright, let's try with the bottom jaw just to try and see whether that does anything for it. I think we have to come way... like, that's sort of difficult. That's probably what I'm feeling with this right now. Like, where I've put the nose, it's not at all far enough. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. Because part of me actually wants this to reach all the way. So it feels like that pulls up, but then I need to give this at least a few more blocks. I guess it should already start from about here, actually. Ah, okay, so that angle doesn't work. like I have to do these at least threes, but then when does it meet with the tip of the nose? Let's just try and see how far out this actually goes if I do it this way. Then it would go all the way out there. Huh. Oddly enough, that might actually be appropriate. Yeah, I think that's gonna be appropriate. Huh. Well, let's try and see if we can make this work. Hey, Green. No, 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 no. Like this is just like like it's gonna we're gonna call it in like this later. Like this is the one we just built. Um, but I need to slowly make them bigger and bigger until they fit onto that body. Until then, we're sort of minorly screwed. Okay, I then built this forward. That's too far. Okay. But it would be pretty dope to just like make a dragon that has like this much, like just go all out and say we make it out of diamond blocks. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Though I think I'd need a lot more diamonds for it, mildly speaking. Hmm. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think that is, like, generally speaking, just a lot better. Alright, I just gotta figure out where I need to stop. There's a couple blocks before we reach this line. Well, that probably does it just fine. Except, of course, I wanted to reach it like this. Oh yeah, that's something I've completely forgot about. So we're just gonna have to give this an additional layer on the side here, which is fine. Because that makes it come up and stack in here. That's nice. Still looks sort of odd, but that's, again, I think that's fine. Because I just need to make that come down and meet over here. Why does it look like it's coming down? Ah, right, because of this mistake. Let's just remove all of this. Because that's giving sort of a weird physics to it. Still looks sort of odd. What if we were to remove these blocks? This still just looks wrong. Comparatively. Like, why does that look like a beak? Oh. Yeah, I think so too. Which is sort of the issue. Because I don't know how to make it thicker. Like, it worked out just fine down on the small scale. But I guess that's why we're doing this. Why does the horn even look garbage? Oh, this frustrates me quite a bit. Let's just try and make the line for the horn first then. Still looks garbage, but I can sort of live with that to a sense. To a degree. Let's just try and cover him up. Well, it might just be me, you know. My other, like, technically I'm watching it myself too. But, I don't know. Besides, I get it why most people wouldn't want to watch this. Like, this is just a lot of frustration and venting from my side. But I guess that's sort of part of the process with this, because it sure is difficult sort of figuring out. It's also going to be sort of a short stream today. Like, I'm not going to continue for a lot longer, as I spent every Sunday of Christmas with me mum. So I have to go drive out there, so for a little bit of family time, you know. I can't really like. I was sort of. We made this deal to this year that I should go out to her at least like once like every Sunday during Christmas here. And at first I was a little bit apprehensive because I was like, well, why? Like, I got stuff to do. And then she reminded me that I only came by like once last Christmas, which was Christmas Eve. And I was like, ah, right, yeah, I'm actually kind of ashamed about that. That I just left my mom out to dry during Christmas. And the fact that if I have time to like do projects such as the charity that I'm helping gather money, I should have time for my own mother, right? That seems like some charity you can do all on your own, all by yourself. Hey, Aaron. Welcome. Good morning for you, or noon. Good noon. Is that a proper phrasing of anything? Good noon feels wrong, for sure. Hey, Draco. Yeah, I feel like good noon, sir. How are you? I feel that sounds just wrong, doesn't it? Nah, don't worry about it, Draco. Oh, we're just working on the head here. Our continued work on this atrocity. Now, I've made like a smaller scale one, which I think turned out quite alright. However, God, it looks dumb. Oh, shit. I don't know why that looks so fucking awkward. Let's just try and like pop this on. Should I move it in or out from the face? In, not out. I should try and follow the lines a lot more. Like that's also gonna make it so I don't have to like spend a whole bunch of time trying to fix that up. Right? That didn't quite do it. Fill in. Maybe I have to be more aggressive with like the way we do this. I don't think it just needs coloring. It looks like the other one looked a lot better at this point. I think I need to make this a lot thicker. Well, actually, let's just try with 2 first here. I can always try and move it in once with like doing this here. Yeah, that helped out quite a bit, actually. So I think I might want to try and run just a singular line down here. Like through this. Just to add a little bit of depth to it. Yeah, I think that helps out quite a bit. Although the nose still looks so wrong. I think I have to have a longer piece where it's flat. I think that's where why this looks weird. I need to decide on a spot where it needs to start looking flat rather than have it running like that. Like, I don't think I should start from down here. I think I should start from up there and then move down. Once this platform here has actually been made. Oops. Yeah, right. Like, that bump on the nose just felt super off. Well, this is probably about fine. Okay, so how long should this flat be? There? Probably better to look at it from over here. think that's probably about a good amount. So if I run that all the way, I then run it by 2s to make it mix up. Yeah, okay, good. I remove that. I then have it at least 1 wide. Here in the beginning I could do it 2 and then have that sort of come through here for a less extreme curve. I feel like I'm getting something backwards here. I feel like I'm building... Well, that did help out a lot, except now this all looks sort of odd. Can I fix that by simply taking 1 off this? Wait, what if I tried to take the entire layer off? Just to make it feel like it comes off. Comes up a lot slower, but there are constant movement in it. I guess this would have to be streamlined, right? And then take the hard edges off here. Like that also makes the snout look bigger. Yeah, I think that's a much better solution. Although I'm sort of still unsure about this bit. But we might just give the eye here sort of some more justice. How do I do that without making it feel blocky? Do I just allow that then? The eye still feels sort of odd. Let's try and copy it and then just flip it. Like that's something I have to do anyway. Just to see what it's gonna feel like when we're / copy / flip / paste. does still look sort of odd. But let's try and see if details fix that. Hmm. Well, isn't it curved? I could curve it more, sure, but... Hmm. I think that's about as far as I can go. I still need to go one further up, would seem. Right? No? Button? One, two, three. Alright. Let's try and give it a fill in the mouth. I still need to work on the jaw on this thing. Like, we need some more powerful jaws, because like a huge part of a dragon's face, at least from what I felt from building the small scale one, is actually those powerful jaws. So, with that in mind, we'll try real quick to make that a little bit thicker. Try and see if that makes a difference. Which means I'm gonna build this out here, I think. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, I think. Now I just need that to come alive around here. Hmm. Oh, I think that was a good fix for it. It still looks sort of bland up here though. Hey Toby, welcome. How are you doing? I hope everything is well. Still looks sort of bland up here though. Not quite sure how to fix this. Maybe I can move this up? But like, I'm not sure that's gonna do a whole bunch. Okay, let's just try and remove the gold from the middle here. So we can get a... So we can just flip the build around again. We'll try and see how it works with the current color scheme that we got going. And hopefully that's going to make it a lot better. Otherwise I might have to go back to the drawing board on this because I'm struggling way more than I feel like I should be struggling with this. Did I keep the... Yes, I did. Nice. But I do need to move that. Well, I don't actually need to move it anywhere because I have this. And then we go over here. Are you still alive? There we go. Perfect. Huh? Okay, and now we just flip him over. So // copy, // flip, // paste. Oh shit. / undo. Something went wrong there, because... Or did it? Now I'm unsure. Copy. // copy. 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 // flip. // paste. Yeah, no, this is still right. Good, good. That's so distracting. Okay. Oh. There you go. Shall we try and paint him? Which color scheme? I think I go for the jaw first, right? Ah, nah. We, slash BR sphere stone 5 slash mask emerald 133. I forgot to set the material. We can leave a few stone in there. It's fine because stone is actually part of the materials that we're going to be using. I just don't want them to be take up the entire mouth. Okay, so slash material 50% light light gray concrete, 10% stone, 10% gray wool, 15% case. Fuck, I forget the palette that we needed for this. Up here. Okay. So, light concrete, yes, and I think 15% tough, 10% acacia, 15% stone. Right, so now we're on. Oh, fuck me. This is. We'll do 10% stone instead. 10% stone. 5% gray wool. Because then we're at 70, we're at 90% now, so we'll do 10% blue terracotta. Acacia. Wood. Neat. We'll put in the teeth afterwards. I just want to see whether it still looks... Still looks super awful. I forgot to cover the button. Right, I can just do half, right? Well, finally starting to get sort of a hang of World Edit Toby, so it's World Edit is actually quite nice. I'll go as far as to say nice. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I still have a lot of questions. About World Edit, so please stick around, Toby, so I can ask you about them. So let's copy all of this real quick. I hate flying in Minecraft, it's so fucking slow. Alright. Slash copy slash flip slash paste. Because then the bottom should be covered with emerald blocks, and I should be able to just go yeet 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 yeet. Yeet 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 yeet. There we go. The bottom jaw still looks fucking terrible though. Ah! Like this still looks absolutely atrocious. How do I... Well, fuck it. Instead of flipping it, I'll just go over like this. Like, surely just giving it more of an edge is gonna fix my issue, right? Right? Again, this is just a an attempt on a dragon, so it doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to look somewhat right. Let's just fly away. Okay, I think that's gonna work. I mean, it still looks sort of atrocious, but it's definitely getting better, yeah? Shroom. I wanted to put it in my offhand so we have light on us at all times. What if we were to just connect these two bits here? Just for a little bit more of a girthy jawline? And have that move around to about there. Okay, let's try this to try and see if that gives sort of the desired effect here. I feel like the jaw actually hangs on to something. I will admit, I 100%. I'm not gonna paint with light because we can't bring light into the hardcore world, so I don't want to have that sort of hanging around me, knowing that I can't use that to give the build the last bit of oomph it needs. I mean, that helped out a little bit, but still not great. Oh, let's try and do some of the top colors. So let's just go up and look at those to make sure we get the right material. %, gray concrete. 10% blackstone. 10% acacia wood. 10% gray wool. So we're at 80% right now. Percent black wool, 90%. What else do we have in there? We don't actually have anything else in there. Right, then we'll up the blackstone to this, and the same with the black wool for a nice contrast. And now I just need to figure out what diamond block that was 57. So mask 57. There we go. Oh right, yeah. Slash give effect. Oh sorry. Effect give naughty night vision infinite. There we go. Like, I don't care much about the back of the head here. Like, that will turn out just fine, I think. Because, like, then we're just gonna have to link it up to that up there. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that right now. Alright, did that make it feel a little bit more... Well, it did make it feel a little bit better, but... I'm not happy with it. And this is like just one side, like this is one side smaller than what the actual thing is going to be like. Yeah, the nose might have to be shorter because like this. Ah, I forgot some diamond blocks down here. Like the nose does feel too long, doesn't it? At least it feels too long, and it not thick enough. Like, it's too pointy, and it's not, like, it's not thick enough. There's a famous, no, not a famous, but there's a dumb song in Denmark. And I'm not gonna say what he's measuring in this song, but he says next to a blue whale, it's an eel, right? And the nose sort of feels like that, right? It's supposed like where the sphere we're using is the blue whale, and then the nose and the jaw sort of ends up feeling like an eel. I'm not gonna judge you for. Five Guys, really? That's Salsa. I didn't think I didn't think you were you were swinging that way. I thought you were batting for the same team I was, but I mean, if you want Five Guys, then that's all up to you. Well, I like that. Yeah, well, we are sort of going for a Dragon Ball Z look, and I think that does it way better. Like, I think that's just, like, way better, that one. Oh, shit. My brain power is getting drained so fast. So how do I make that work? Alright, so two things with this. No, I like the bottom jaw isn't gonna do it. Alright, so I think there are two things to this. I think the shape that I'm using, so like I'm going free along here. I think that's wrong. I think I should have gone like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I should have been moving in sixes. And then have gone in by 3 here. Like, I think I should have gone about it this way, because that would have made the nose less pointy. And I would also have been able to say, alright, so this is where we're gonna cut it. Like right here. Then the nose would have had better proportions, I think. Like I think the base shape I was working with here by the 3 should have been a 6. And I don't think we're allowed, and like for the next bit, which is gonna be for the next attempt, which I'm gonna be adding 50% onto its size, because this was a 20, or sorry, this was a 16, that was an 8, 16, and the next is gonna be 24. which I actually think might fit onto the dragon. So that works in 3s, that works in 6s, that means that one is going to work in 9s. So I'm going to do 3 9s and then make the snout up here, because that's going to be way smaller. And I do the same thing down here, because I also think that's what went wrong down here. Like, it ended up being pointy rather than having it ended somewhat like this instead. Like, I knew I was making a mistake since the end here was actually smaller than the end up here. Like, we could put a better beard onto this than we could that one. So I think, like, those measurements are much better. Alright, but let's try it. Just, and I want to go on this side of the... Like, I want to stay fairly close to this one, because this is my reference, because I'm actually really happy with how that one turned out. So, if we go up here, it's not going to clash with anything. Okay. / sphere, H sphere. Gold block 24. So this is the behemoth we have to make this work on. Like, look how much bigger that one is than that. Oh, fuck me. Alright. So the right approach is always to cover up the side here. Because that sort of like, this is where the jawline is going to sit, right? This is essentially the jaw muscle for the dragon. So also, could you please use easy to read language? Like, I don't mind you having a font, it's just, I don't really... I want to be able to glance over at chat and sort of understand what's going on, and I can't when you're using a fancy font like that. At least I need to pay more attention, and I sort of want to keep my head in the game on this, you know? Okay. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Like, how can you know if I don't articulate it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I need to give it another 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I may come in by 6. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this is going to be where the snout is, essentially. snout is gonna be this large. No. Should I alternate between 6s and 9s then? Or maybe between each 9 I pop a 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have to put on another but I just don't want that same sort of extreme nose as we had before. Like, I don't want that to happen again, but like when I look at this, well, I could also just start it in a couple of blocks. Because that might be a little bit much. What if I were to start it on this one? 1, 2. Just that way it takes up less of the face. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then have this be the snout. Maybe just take it in a couple, like this. Or maybe it should be 2s. And then bring it over. I think that might be about right. Pardon? I have kinda short hair. Why are you talking about my hair though? That's true. You can't really confirm without seeing me, but you're gonna have to just take my word for it, I guess. So how far down on this does that actually go? Where do I start this? from almost the bottom of the of that circle, so I should go all the way down here. Well, at least like down there. Is that really how thick it needs to be? I'll try with that first, because this feels extreme. Yeah, we're making one that's way bigger. Like this is about 50% bigger than the last one, like than the one we couldn't make work over there. So I mean, it's gonna turn into something, all right. Whether it's gonna be good or not, that's has yet to be seen. Yeah, exactly. That's at least sort of what I'm hoping. Which is why I gradually went up in size. I probably could have avoided a lot of the mistakes had I gone up even slower. So if I'd gone up from 8 to 10 to 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 20, 22, 24. But I'm hoping that this is gonna work out anyway. Yeah, it could sort of look like that right now. I do think I have to take this like half of that. No. This does need to, at least here on the front, come all the way out. Like, I don't mind it there on the side, but this does need to be full. Blocks, all of it. In order to fit the massive scale that this thing has. I think that's about right if we look at this model. Then we get this huge nose looking thing. Okay. Curvature fits. And let's bring it up from about here. Why am I doing it on this side? That's dumb. I'm gonna flip it. So, we are going to make it look hella good just using emerald and diamond blocks somehow. I will make that work. Boomsa, sorry, I didn't even notice you were here. Just trying to catch up with chat whenever I have to do something like this. Covering like a large area and just diamond blocks. There's probably a quicker way to do this. There's probably a fill command with world edit, but I do think, as a matter of fact, that removing these were a good call though. On the small scale, or sorry, the medium scale. And now I think we move along here. Make sure all of these are covered up. Alright, so the eye placement on the small scale, how is that? Okay. We're just gonna remove this line, no real need for it anymore. Yeah, I miss alpha too. I hope one day he'll return to us. So let's just move up here all the way, I guess. Because I think that's going to help out a lot with where I'm going to be placing the eye. Just sort of having that visual indicator where the middle of the face is. Plus a couple, plus 3. Alright, see you later, Saucer. Have a wonderful time. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'll try. I'll try. I'll just drag one line down all the way. To about here. Okay, so I know the eye needs to be around here now. So let's just try and open up here. Would that size work? Would that size work? I think that's way too big. Yeah, it is. What if I bring it diagonal? From the middle of this. Over. Does that then clue me into where the... Oh, that's actually kind of bad that I removed those all for being certain, but I do think that eye placement might be good. Let's just fill out the face though. I should just have filled out the entire face and then use the gold blocks as the contrast instead of removing gold. Hold on. Gold should be a last thing then the last thing we remove. That's why we're using blocks on top of it. Okay. Again, just drawing a quick line so we can cover all of this up. Hopefully that's gonna give me a good idea that the eye's placement is correct. Do we think the bad bugs bite, bad words bite? Well, I think the eye is too small. And I also think the shape on it is weird. So how did I do it over here? It's just a flat line there. But let's try and move it. What if I moved it down to about here instead? the eye is difficult on a I think that's about the right size for it. It's just I'm not sure. Let's just take a look at what source I sent here. That's actually kind of small. I thought it would be bigger. Like the body is definitely, or it's definitely large. Don't get me wrong. It's just figured the head would be way bigger. Huh. But he is using, no. But I want to do this too, where I open up the entire inside of it. Essentially. Huh. Wonder why there's a hole there. Oh! Wait. There are multiple dragons? Yeah, I want to open it up like this too, because that way we'll have like almost space for a base inside of our massive dragon. Oh, this one was copied weird too. I mean, it's not bad at all. Plus the claws, I think they're going to be a big help, because I still want those in. But the face is way too small. Like, we need something bigger. Well, I might just come back Tuesday, because there's actually not going to be a stream tomorrow. And take a look at this. So, with that, I think I'm going to end this stream for today. Yeah, I know, Draco, but it is, I do have to get going. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I had a very enjoyable time, and I hope you did too. Cheerio, and Joe out.